In this video, I'll be working through the question you can see on the screen here from the summer 2025 Cambridge A-Level Maths papers 2.2 and 2.3. They're actually the same paper. I'm going to try and show you how to do this question and not just the solution. So definitely pause and rewatch certain parts of the video as you need to. If you are looking for a different question from one of these papers or a different paper entirely, you should be able to find a playlist in the description below. If you can't, have a look around on my channel. Okay, let's get into the maths. In question 3, we're given this equation here, but we're then asked to find the stationary points for this curve or this equation. When you see stationary points, I really hope you start thinking dy dx equals 0, because that'll probably get you one of the 5 marks just writing that down. Don't guarantee that, but it'll certainly get you a long way there. Because that's what you need to do here. You need to differentiate and then put the derivative equal to 0. Differentiate in these 3 terms. 2 of them are easy. These 2 are nice and easy. So it really comes down to how do we differentiate this one here. What we have is 2 things dividing each other. So hopefully you're thinking quotient rule. So the dy dx is equal to, the quotient rule tells us when 2 things divide, we take the bottom row. This formula is in your formula table. We take the bottom row and leave it alone. 2x plus 3. We multiply that by the derivative of the top row. Differentiate just the top row is 8. So multiply that by 8. Then take away the top row left alone, multiplied by the derivative of the bottom. And that's just 2. And we divide all of that by the bottom row squared. So 2x plus 3. Squared. That's the derivative of this guy. So many students then just forget these 2 terms. You're throwing away a few marks. Your answer then comes out all wrong. If you do all the work right, hopefully the examiner only takes 1 mark away for that mistake, but sometimes they take more just because your answer is then wrong and they're too lazy to check why you're wrong. The derivative of minus 6x is just minus 6, and the derivative of 5 is 0. So it doesn't even go there. And remember, we know it all equals 0. We have an equation with 1 unknown. We can solve this and find our coordinates of the stationary points. So we're getting 2 answers. Okay, how do you do this? Well, let's clean it up first. This top row here, we have 60. Well, let's write it all out. 16x plus 24 minus 16x all over 2x plus 3 squared minus 6 equals 0. These 16s cancel. We're just left with 24 up here. So what do? We move the 6 over and we multiply. Well, let me do it a little slower. I don't want to confuse anyone. We get 24 on this side equals 6. This is 2x plus 3 squared. I just moved the 6. I've added 6 to both sides. Next up, let's multiply both sides by this bottom row. On the left side, it'll disappear and it'll reappear on the other side, is often the way most students think of it. We just multiplied by this. It destroyed this side. It appeared over here. This is going to be a quadratic if we multiply it out. We just need to multiply this out, though, at this point. 24 is equal 6 times, let's see, that'll be 4x squared. This by itself. 3 times 2x plus 2x times 3. That'll be 6x plus 6x. That'll be 12x. And plus 9. Okay, you could multiply 6 in if you want. Get nice big numbers here. You're going to end up dividing by 6, though, again in a moment. Just divide 6 now. Both sides divided by 6. This becomes 4 equals 4x squared plus 12x plus 9. If we move the 4 over or take 4 from both sides, we get 9 minus 4 is 5. That's a quadratic, equals 0. I've moved to 0 as well. I hope you don't mind. If you are finding my videos useful and would like to help the channel out, on top of liking and subscribing, probably the best thing you could do is to tell other people doing the exam about my channel. Maybe you could share this video in a class WhatsApp group. Then if you feel I've really deserved it and you would like to buy me a coffee, you could become a member on YouTube or on Patreon. You should find links to that in the description below. It's a quadratic. If you're not good at factorizing quadratics in your head, that's fine. Use the minus b formula to solve this. But the only way to get 5 is 5 by 1. So we have a few choices there, 2 by 2 or 4 by 1. Have a think, play around with it, and see which gets 12x. 5 times 4 is too big. So it's 5 times 2, that gets you to 10. And 1 times 2 gets you to 2. So 10 plus 2 is 12. So it's 2x and 2x here. Check the signs. We need 10 plus 2. So we need both of them to be positive. And that gets a positive 5. So your two answers here for x is equal minus 5 over 2. Remember, this is equal 0, just rearranging. Or x is equal minus a half. Again, a lot of students leave this as their answer. Once again, you're throwing away probably 1 mark at this point. Let me squeeze the final answer in up here. Oh no, I guess I don't have that much room to squeeze it in. Remember, we still want y. So if x is minus 5 over 2, what's y? Y is equal to all of this. Let me write it out once. 8 multiplied by minus 5 over 2 over 2 times minus 5 over 2 plus 3 minus 6 times minus 5 over 2 plus 5. Do all that out by hand or do it on a calculator. It's not too bad to do in your head. Like 2 goes into the 8, 2 goes into the 2, things like that. We'll get 4 times, we'll get minus 20 on top. We'll get minus 5 plus 3, minus 2 on the bottom, so that's plus 10. Let me write that out. Plus 10. The minuses cancel. 2 goes in. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 15, plus another 5. We get 30. But again, do that on your calculator. So the answer for the point, let's put it in. I don't want to rub the board out and take more time. But one of the points would be minus 5 over 2 and 30. That'd be one of your answers. Do the same here for a half, minus a half. Put it into everything. Put minus a half in everywhere. And I'll just check my notes now and see what you get. I think it's 6. 6. Minus a half and 6. These are your two answers to question 3. Hope you don't mind I skipped it. It's just filling in the numbers to that equation. Okay, that's it. If you have any follow-up questions, let me know in the comments. I'll do my best to get back to you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.